Donald Trump is the first former president of the United States ever to be indicted.
They are coming after me because I am fighting for you, and we will win because we know how to win.
Donald J. Trump is innocent.
And I never thought anything like this could happen in America. The only crime that I have committed is to fearlessly defend our nation from those who seek to destroy it.
Our country is at a turning point. Donald J. Trump, our once and future president, has been indicted, arrested, and arraigned. This is a witch hunt which started on day one and has never let up. Russia, the Mueller hoax, Ukraine, impeachment number 1, impeachment number 2, and the illegal Mar-a-Lago raid. Now this. We have had enough. This system is coming after Donald Trump because Donald Trump is the only man who truly presents a threat to that system. Not career politicians, not wealthy moderates. Donald J. Trump, our voice, our warrior, and our retribution. He rallied the silent majority, he flipped back the Rust Belt, and he turned the blue wall red. Donald Trump ended not one, but 2 political dynasties. Trump delivered the first strike against the Uniparty in decades, one which actually made an impact. Trump revived the untapped potential of the Republican Party and caused chaos for the old guard elites. And Trump started a movement which will long outlast his leadership. In the words of Gavin Wax, President Trump embodies the American people, our psyche, from id to superego, as does no other figure. The id, the red meat, the grassroots, the visceral, the emotional, combined with the superego, the avant-garde, the shifting of the Overton window, the political movement towards national renewal. Trump encapsulates both. That is why they hate him, and that is why they fear him. Our enemies are furious. The Democratic Party and the elites which they faithfully serve want Trump gone. The globalist elite have not been shy in flexing their power as of late. They recently used this exact same playbook against Andrew Tate in Romania. In his words, you get 3 strikes.
I understand that you get 3 strikes in this game. Strike 1 is they try and shut you up and discredit you. Strike 2 is they try and put you in jail for no reason. And strike 3 is they kill you.
For the last 6 years, we have watched as the media has worked tirelessly around the clock to discredit our president. Hoax after hoax, witch hunt after witch hunt, each and every one of their attempts ending in failure. Then stepped in big tech, which in an unprecedented move banned the sitting president of the United States on all of their platforms, simultaneously in a coordinated attack. Yeah, tell me again how there's no monopoly in Silicon Valley. But even then, the elite were unsuccessful. Trump, being the billionaire businessman that he is, built his own platform and disseminated his messages through an army of surrogates and spokespersons. They couldn't ban us all. But now they have stepped things into stage 2. They want to put your president in jail. Last Tuesday, New York District Attorney Alvin Bragg charged Trump with 34 felony counts. Counts of what, you may ask? Bribery, sedition, treason? No. 34 counts of bookkeeping errors, which they connected to alleged hush money payments. Yes, they want to put your president in jail over alleged accounting errors. These 34 charges would add up to 136 years in jail, meaning Trump would get out in the year 2160 if convicted. But that's not going to happen. Luckily, this legal case is absolute garbage. First and foremost, the statute of limitations ran out years ago, meaning bringing charges now, this many years later, is highly irregular and a tough legal battle all on its own. Secondly, the woman Trump allegedly paid to keep quiet lost a defamation lawsuit against the president and admitted she lied about the affair. Her lawyer at the time is now in jail for stealing and defrauding his clientele. And lastly, these bookkeeping errors are not a felony crime unless tied to a larger crime. And believe it or not, paying hush money is not a crime. If it was, Michael Bloomberg would have been charged years ago. no higher crime has been given. Most likely because one does not exist. And it is not a campaign finance crime either, as that money came from his business, not his campaign. They are stretching the facts as much as possible to build the narrative in the media that Trump is a criminal. Regardless of how futile their attempts at prosecution may be, they want to hang him in the court of public opinion, not in the court of law. This case is highly politicized, and it's very obvious to most people. Bragg ran for his position as Attorney General on a platform of going after Trump, even before looking at any evidence. Many people will see that and know that this case is all show. Many others will simply see this as another in a long line of supposed Trump scandals, but those people were never going to vote for Trump in the first place. We are living through unprecedented times, and while it is very likely that nothing comes of this case, we must also remember that this is Manhattan, so Trump is deep within enemy territory. If they go through with this, the appeal would most likely go in Trump's favor. But only time will tell. This case is the firing of the final piston in the Never Trump propaganda machine, the final coal in the fire of lies. Time to coincide with the 2024 campaign, his next appearance in court just weeks before the presidential primary debates. It may burn him, but if he does survive, the backlash will be glorious. A flame will be lit in the American heartland, and that flame will set ablaze the land of the forgotten American. Those who have followed Trump on his crusade to restore American greatness will be emboldened like never before. They will turn out to vote, they will donate to the campaign, they will volunteer, they will protest, they will fight. This persecution may not win over the suburban moderate, but it will maximize the turnout of the base. The forgotten man who feels disenfranchised by the system. The working man who only ever voted for Trump because he spoke uniquely to them. The voter who stayed home in 2020 because they thought Biden was asleep and had no chance at victory. These people will be angry in reaction to this weaponized injustice, and with the slightest competency by the state GOP parties, they will all make it to the polls. This political persecution will backfire on Democrats. The people of Manhattan, New York may not wake up to what is going on, but the people in Wisconsin, Pennsylvania, Ohio, Nevada, to normal people across the country, this is a line we simply do not cross here in America. If you're going to charge the leader of the political opposition, your case better be rock solid. And this politically motivated accounting fiasco just isn't. This has already supercharged the 2024 Republican presidential primary, boosting Trump and ending DeSantis' chances as we knew them, dropping him to half of Trump's support on average. In short, their plot to make our president unelectable is a complete and total failure, as it has shown the American people that the elite truly do fear Donald Trump, because he is our voice, our warrior, and our retribution. And the fire within Trump has been reawoken like we haven't seen since 2016. Do not let this tactical humiliation psyop demoralize you. Do not get blackpilled or you're giving them a win. Embrace this battle. Embrace what is coming. This is political warfare. Take back your country and make America great again.
They are coming after me because I am fighting for you, and we will win because we know how to win. The only crime that I have committed is to fearlessly defend our nation from those who seek to destroy it.